Sometimes I wish I can make something, one singular meal that will last for 1 week. I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks this way. People who cook daily from scratch, sometimes they get tired, you know, and those strange wishes come to your head. That was one of my strange wishes. But when I get tired, my best friend coffee comes to rescue. And speaking of coffee, today's sponsor, Trade Coffee. It's a well-known online subscription, coffee subscription. What can be better? Coffee subscription. Where you go, choose your coffee, they deliver to your door, and you have the options to choose whatever blend you like, what roast, what grind, and funny things. So I went to just check what kind of coffee they have. And I saw this box, it said Alma, and you know my dog's name is Alma, and she looks like coffee bean, she has coffee color, and I'm like, I'm gonna order this, I'm sure. And then I wanted to pass the quiz. They have quiz where you can choose whatever you like, and they offer to your likings. So I chose whole bean because we like grinding our own coffee. I chose bold traditional coffee taste because my husband is a very traditional and classic man. He likes no extra flavors or whatever taste added to his coffee. So I chose traditional coffee taste. And of course, we like medium or medium dark roast. I chose medium dark roast, and tada, it offered me Alma. Can you believe it? And it was a good sign that coffee is going to be delicious. It is fresh. We've been drinking this for 4 days now, right? 4 or 4 days. It has the thick, and I mean that's the way we make it, with thick foam. It is very like bold and deep flavored coffee. We like it. By the way, they carry so many varieties from all over the country, but this one from Honduras. And you know what Alma means? It means soul. So for us this was a good choice, but I'm going to try some of their other varieties. Go to drinktrade.com, get your subscription, free fresh bag of coffee with your subscription, and then you'll decide. It's convenient, they'll deliver, you choose, they deliver. What can be better? So I'm gonna make my coffee, drink it. Coffee is my rest time, it's my quality time with myself. So I'm gonna make the coffee, get a little rest, and then we'll start cooking. We need to feed the kids, it's dinner time almost, so let's have the coffee, make the dinner, and live happily ever after. An interesting thing, you can also read about the story of that specific coffee or roasters. So it's very educational at the same time. Alright, we like the super fine grind, the finest possible. Alright, it's ready. Normally we get a teaspoon with a heaping teaspoon of coffee, and freshly ground is the best. And a cup of water. If you like sugar or milk, it's not our kind. Coffee has to have only coffee taste. That's for us. And make sure your coffee cups match with your outfit. So head to drinktrade.com, get your subscription, your free bag of coffee, and I'll see you soon. Oh, the first sip is the most important one. Today's dinner menu, kebabs with rice or maybe with potato. I need to check with my clients, my kids. Alright, so I have 3 pounds of meat, 2 pounds of beef, and 1 pound turkey. You don't have to mix it, but I like mixing my meats because it gives more flavor and the texture comes out even more softer and juicier. That's my opinion. but use any kind of meat you prefer. What else? I have half a cup of bulgur. This is number 1, the finest grind of bulgur, although if it's number 2 will work just fine. Don't worry about those numbers. This is the binder for this kebab. I have 1 extra large onion or 2 medium onions. I have 2 cloves of garlic already ready to be squeezed, and 3 cloves of garlic, although if you like more garlic taste, go with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know how to count, okay? So garlic to your taste. I have 2 tablespoons of red pepper paste and 1 tablespoon, a little less than tablespoon, tomato paste. It's important. I'm gonna eyeball the chili, red chili or jalapeno pepper. It's an optional ingredient because we're already adding red pepper paste, but I like having all kinds of peppers in my farsh, in my meat. Cumin, half a teaspoonful should be enough. 1 teaspoonful of dry mint and teaspoonful of dry parsley. Optional. You like any other herbs, mix it in, nothing serious will happen. And I also like adding classic black pepper, a teaspoonful or 1.5 teaspoonful. Salt, very important ingredient, I almost forgot. I think that's it. I'm gonna just go ahead, add all my ingredients, squeeze the garlic, add whatever I mentioned before, make it ready, and we'll go outside and start cooking or grilling, or I don't know how you call that. Salt to your taste. It's about a tablespoon in this case. You can always add more, but you can't reduce it, so keep that in mind. It's our hacky boy. He has hacky practice. You could have watered my plants with that water. I never discard any water to sink. I have plants around the house, outside. Hang on there, I'm palm tree. Yeah, right. See? They don't even notice. Okay, it's okay. I forgive you, child. We love him. And mix it thoroughly. It's very important. This is ready. I'm gonna let this marinate 10 to 15 minutes while the grill is preheating or heating up, and we'll go from there. I'll cover it with something. It's the perfect time to make something outdoors. Even if you don't want to make anything, it's a perfect time to be outdoors. No wind, it's not cold, it's not hot. And the grill is already preheated. If you're just like me, you don't enjoy cleaning your grill after you cook, you will use these magic mats. Someone came, I think. Okay, she'll handle. Alright. I'll let them to get a little hot while I'm forming these kololaks, or mostly they call them, kololak it's in Armenian, they call them Lula Kebab. So what you do, where are my gloves? I like handling meats with gloves. It's more convenient. Okay. So you grab some like handful. Just like so, make it into a bowl. And then grab your skewer, I forgot this word, and then kind of stick it on the skewer, just like so. It doesn't have to be perfect looking. Alright. Oh, I forgot to do something. It's okay. You know, I was gonna place the mat here, form the kebabs and transfer it on the grill, but it's okay. Because I'm not gonna leave it on the skewer. I'm gonna remove it from the skewer. And it will have that hole, which will allow to cook thoroughly and perfectly. Just like this. Okay, I have this one. It's okay, as long as I have something to use. Alright. And you continue until you're done. Easy peasy. She's ready for her piece. And she won't go anywhere. Ishkan, Ali! Ali! We have a special guest. Special appearance has Pasi. I think I'm done for this part. Let's see if he'll eat anything. They don't prefer spiced food. Oh. Never mind. Okay, I'll give some to Alma. Okay. I think I'll be able to make 2 more or 3 more. No, I'll do 3 more so they're not huge. And it's much easier when you, let's say you form a bowl, right? And you go through that bowl like this. And then try like forming a long meat piece of meat. I should have done a little bit smaller. I think I'm gonna fix that one. I'm not a professional at these things. This is not my favorite hobby. Just like, oh, I'll put this here. And I want to fix this one. Came out so huge and thick. I want to try using my pizza peel and see if it will do the job. Okay, here we go. It was on high and then I reduced to medium. Perfect. Or rather perfecto, because it's pizza peel. Alright. I'll do probably 5 minutes and then open, turn around. If you are baking in the oven, it will be 420 degrees, 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, and make sure to turn them around at least once. And that's it. Okay. It's been about 5 minutes. Okay. The grill was really hot though. Look, they're not crumbling or falling apart. That's the bulgur that holds them together, binds them together. 5 more minutes. And I want to lower the heat a little bit more so they cook down properly. Easy. And if you like to garnish or make it look more appetizing, you can slice an onion. Let me do this. I'm gonna use my mandolin slicer because I want them to be so thin, almost invisible. Just a few slices. finely chop some parsley or whatever herb you have on hand. It's for the color. Just like so. And a little bit of sumac. And mix everything together. It's gonna be aromatic, beautiful garnish for your kololaks. I turn off the heat and just let it cook through, covered, another 7 to 10 minutes. I just want to make sure it's cooked through properly. I don't usually do this in our grill. Normally I would bake it or we do it on charcoal grill. So this is first time I'm using the grill, that's why I need to make sure it's cooked. And I got some lavash. Traditionally we serve this kind of meat with lavash, flatbread, Armenian, and that's the way to do it. I got some chili peppers or spicy peppers from my garden. You don't have to, but it's so delicious. Wrapped in lavash with pepper, onion, herbs, tomato. I have a couple of tomatoes from garden. They were green when I picked them up. Now they're all nice and ripe. There we go. I just took one out to make sure it's fully cooked, and it is fully cooked. That's perfect. Alright, my husband will finish this piece. Look how juicy it is. Okay, I'll slice it so it cools down a bit. Unfortunately, I am on a no meat diet for a few weeks, and then I'll be enjoying. Alright, let's take this out. And Ma, someone is on meat only diet. How is it? She says it's delicious. Okay. Smells amazing. And I turn them all the way around a couple of times. They cooked evenly, nicely, patiently. Here we go. Let's garnish somehow. I'll put this on sides, both sides, because my household people, they don't like onions whatsoever. I just wanted to show you options. And it's delicious with onions. Come inside. And some peppers here and there. And tomatoes. Smells so good. I'm gonna try some of this lavash. And by the way, that's the best part. When we make barbecue, this slightly wet lavash is the best, most favorite part. So delicious. I wish you could taste it. Aram, taste the slice. Is it juicy?
Very juicy.
It's very juicy. I'll link the recipe in the description. Check it out, make it, and be happy. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Alma. Up. Up. Okay, no up.